Language is an element that grounds and binds a society together and defines its identity and carries immeasurably more information about a people or nation than any other source. At birth, a person does not possess speech. As a person acquires speech, a form of social medium, he or she absorbs the language, a historical memory, traditions, and cultures. The existence of more than 7,000 different languages on the planet demonstrates that language is a universal for all people's key social needs. Among the first human beings, the means of communication between primitive people was made up of incomprehensible sounds supported by facial expressions and gestures. This was already a distinctive advantage over other species, allowing man to coordinate joint activities and to exchange experiences. It is difficult to say what occurred first, the ability to speak or the ability to think. These two qualities are closely connected. They complement each other, and we can assume that they evolved at the same time. The ability to have abstract thought among certain groups of people was directly dependent upon the experiences of their ancestors reflected in language. The richer and wider the experience, the stronger the social links inside the community, and these led to a higher level of development, and these gave rise to a stronger influence of the nation on external processes. Languages are divided into large groups, language families, depending on the extent of use. The Kazakh language belongs to the Turkic family of languages, covering, according to most modern estimates, 200 million people across vast areas equal in size to some of the world's largest countries. It is known that since ancient times, a nation exists when there is at least one speaker of its language, and vice versa. There could be thousands of ethnic representatives, but if there is no language, then there is no nation. And these representatives will be psychologically belong to ethnicities because of the language they use and think in. This has led to the disappearance of whole nations, and some are still disappearing. The modern world has seen the disappearance of about 400 languages, and some are already extinct. The Kazakh language has gone down hard historical path. Thanks to the existing writing and the rich culture of the people, the Kazakh language belongs to a large, ancient, and influential language family. Under the pressure of the language policy of the USSR, and at a critical moment in its evolution, the Kazakh language experienced a dangerous period of decline when its development stagnated. After Kazakhstan's independence, the Kazakh language underwent a renaissance and became the basis for a unification of its people. Language is similar to a live organism. In order to live, a language should develop together with a society, adjusting to current changes in the world. Any halt to the development of a language means an end to the nation's development. This is also a test of the language's sustainability. A language needs to develop and accommodate new knowledge harmoniously without destroying its basis, while preserving its uniqueness and its aesthetic value. World history has shown rare cases of a revival and fast development of languages. This is the case with the Kazakh language. State language policy, which creates favorable conditions for learning and developing the Kazakh language, has been strengthened by the people's desire to be closer to their national roots, and it opens up new horizons and avoids any new risk of a decline in its use. During the years of independence, an unprecedented move towards the development of the Kazakh language has occurred. Following the path of active integration into the world community, Kazakhstan continues to make important language reforms. Thus, the next stage will be able to switch to the Latin alphabet. This will make the language more recognizable to the world. Harmonize the alphabet with leading world languages to facilitate the process of integration into information age. This will ensure the proper integration of the Kazakh language into the fields of information and advanced technologies. Language is the soul of a nation, of subtle matter, containing the wealth of a nation and carrying within it the mighty power of a millennial of memory. At the same time, it is fragile. It needs love and careful, affectionate nurturing. To preserve our mother tongue and to expand its possibilities, we should pass this language heritage to our descendants. This is one of the main priorities of the nation.